Pay great attention to what I have to say, my darling, for I am closer than your breath, and closer than the anxieties that nag. At the crack of dawn, I am Jesus, the one who is aware of all the deepest desires that lie behind the exterior of your guarded heart. I can see that you wiped away the tears before anybody could see them. I am aware of the struggles you have faced in silence and the prayers you have said when your voice falters due to life's setbacks. And I'm telling you now that you're never alone. There are times when you have lost faith in someone you love, and they have abandoned you, leaving you with unanswered questions. You've questioned why you put in so much effort and get so little in return. But listen to me, not a drop of your affection has been squandered. My eyes that never slumber have not overlooked a single deed of generosity, sacrifice, or quiet prayer. I am your story's redeemer and the keeper of your heart. I see the traps the adversary attempts to place for you, subliminal deceptions about your value, covert traps that seem as alluring, offers and partnerships that appear healthy on the surface, but deplete you on the inside. For this reason I have sent my mighty archangel, Michael, to watch over you. Battles are being waged for your safety in the invisible world, even when you can't see it, in order to cut through confusion and protect your mind from voices that are not from me. Michael is holding a sword of divine fire. Some individuals may contact you in the future, feigning concern, but their motives are tainted by jealousy and dishonesty. I say this to you to give you insight rather than to instill fear. When your soul is disturbed, stop and ask me, I'll respond. My voice is familiar to my sheep. You'll be able to tell when to open and when to shut your door securely. If you believe this type 1 will listen to your voice, Jesus, I'm guiding you into a time when you need to let go of relationships that keep dragging you back into unfulfilling patterns. When I guide you, some partnerships can't follow. In order to create new, heavenly attachments that enhance your soul, rather than deplete it, certain links must dissolve. Loneliness is not your lot, kid, even though I know you've dreaded it. Every quiet night, every unanswered message, every empty room, I'm with you when everyone else departs. I am the friend who remains. You are worthy chosen, holy and incredibly adored, because I am the lover of your soul. Even as you read these lines, healing is seeing into your past. Old scars that have influenced your capacity for love, trust, and vulnerability are being repaired by me. The story you have been telling yourself, that you are difficult to love, that you are too much, or that you are never enough, is being rewritten by me in my kingdom. None of it is accurate. Listen to this. I created you enough, therefore you are enough. A few of you are praying for a mate who will be loyal. honest, and spiritually united with you. That prayer is heard by me. I can see the tears you cry for love that seemed unappreciated or one-sided. I swear to you that I am the author of both your love story and your religion. I'm never late, but I'm not in a rush. I'm getting people's emotions, situations, and timing just right for what I want. In the meanwhile, protect your heart, as it is the source of your existence. Avoid falling into the wrong person's arms out of desperation. Don't allow loneliness to persuade you to accept less than what I promised. Await with anticipation, hold out hope. Additionally, remember that waiting with me is never a waste of time. I mold you into a person who can carry the blessing I have planned by using waiting seasons at your door. Archangel Michael is prepared to dispel false dyes and reveal ulterior intentions. Call on me when you're feeling confused in your relationships, and I'll send Michael to war to help you understand. He can see what you cannot. He will battle with you to vanquish what you cannot. Fight on your own. People will start to slip away. Don't be upset about what I'm taking away for your safety. Some storms don't come to harm you. They come to clear your way. Redirections are a part of certain rejections. When I close a door, you can trust me. You won't have to pry it open again if I shut it. In the event that you get this promise type, I trust your plan, Jesus. I sense the covert dangers, envy masquerading as friendship, treachery and gossip developing in the background. Do not be afraid. My angels have already been dispatched before you to disperse any plans that have been made in the dark. They won't be successful, since I am your protector and shield. No weapon created against you will be successful. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $10. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. You are not called to fight every war on your own. Let me remind you of that. With your hands raised, tears streaming down your face, and your heart completely surrendered, you can win certain battles on your knees. Your troubles will seem less heavy the more you rely on me. Your relationships will be stronger the more you allow me to be involved. You them and myself in the middle make up a connection that is difficult to break. I advise those who feel deceived to forgive swiftly, give generously and fearlessly. Go on. Those who betray your confidence will face consequences from me. Any mouth that rises against you, I will deal with. It is your responsibility to have a loving attitude and a pure heart. You are unique. Don't give evil back for evil. Their plans pale in comparison to what I have for you. I am giving you the courage to fall in love once again, to open your heart fearlessly, and to trust that there is true, enduring pure love because I am its source. Your relationships will conform to my definition of love as you get closer to me. Kind, patient, honest, dependable, and lasting. You will have to walk alone for a time, during some seasons, not because you are unwanted, but rather because I am clearing out distractions. Take your time enjoying those peaceful seasons. The seclusion has its own value. In the secret spot there is healing. The quiet contains revelation. Your trust in people and love may be put to the test during the next storms, but keep in mind that I cannot be shaken. You won't be affected when others let you down. If you base your heart on me, betrayal won't shatter you. If you firmly ground your faith in me, even now Archangel Michael is by your side, a sword against deceit, fear, and uncertainty. My angels are encamped about you, so don't be afraid of the arrows that fly by day, or the horrors that arrive by night. Under my wings you are protected, shielded, and concealed. Loved one, lean close. I'm bringing you closer to a higher degree of trust, unwavering faith in me, the one who has known the end from the beginning, rather than naive faith in other people. You don't need to understand how everything will work together. Be certain that it will. You'll be surprised by some of the links, friendships, and collaborations that seem like real life answers to the prayers you've been whispering for years. Are what I'm sending heavenly alignments. You'll be able to identify them by their fruit. You'll recognize them by their tranquility. When you are among them, you will be able to identify them by the way your soul rests in my presence. Family bonds that have been stressed will become softer. As you enter a season of relationship healing, broken friendships will heal or give way to new ones. Unexpected settings will give birth to love that seemed unattainable, but continue to protect your heart. Stay upbeat. Archangel Michael will help you see beyond charming platitudes and lovely assurances. I'm providing you with wisdom that cuts through appearances. I will never put you in danger, so pay attention to what I murmur. Don't allow resentment to settle in your heart. Let go of past grievances. Give up your thirst for vengeance. You will be vindicated by me. Your justice will be me. I'll invert what they intended to damage. For your benefit, deep love is not a sign of weakness. You're not stupid for holding out hope. Brave, selected, and shielded. You are mine, I am elevating you above every voice that attempts to bring you down. So keep your head up, my darling. Those who talked against you will see it. When I bestow favor upon you, they will see you rise, and they will know I did it. My blessing will speak louder than any rumor or falsehood, so you won't have to prove yourself. Remain modest while you are elevated. When you're misinterpreted, be courteous. Sometimes your quiet will be more powerful than any defense you may provide. Allow me to protect you when the allegations come, and they undoubtedly will. Let Archangel Michael be by your side. However, if you maintain your innocence in front of me, no charges will remain. You've questioned if other people can manage your affection. No, it's not too much good. For those who only know how to love halfway, it's just too genuine. Because I love intensely myself, I made you love strongly as well. You possess my nature, which is why your soul is never contented with shallow waters. You want for something genuine, enduring, and grounded in reality. Because of this, I am planning this love for you, the sort that endures throughout storms, yet doesn't only feel fantastic when things are easy. When others don't understand you, they'll grasp your hand, the kind that remains unflinching as you display your wounds, the sort that stays put when you need extra compassion, grace, or patience. You've made compromises in the past, believing that you could use your own pieces to mend someone else's brokenness. You have attempted to mend hearts that didn't want to be healed. Not anymore. Being someone's rescuer is not your calling. It is my responsibility. Maintaining a fake connection does not need you to give up your calm, to dissolve those soul links that sap you. Archangel Michael is at your side. Let go of the burden of attempting to keep someone around once their time in your life is over. Some folks weren't your whole narrative. They were just chapters. Trust me for what comes ahead, and let them be who they were. Your connections are experiencing a new breeze, and I am giving your hopes for friendship, family, and love new vitality. Some of you may see old acquaintances again, who have changed and are really repentant. I will send fresh faces to others, who will carry the scent of my presence. These are those who will lift you higher, stretch you, pray with you, and sharpen you. If the familiar inhibits you from trying anything new, don't hold on to it. What seems cozy may not be sacred. What seemed secure could not be. Have faith in my pruning. Believe me when I say no. Believe me when I suggest to wait. Believe me when I tell you to go. There may be times when you feel like the adversary is closing in on you, loneliness returning. muttering falsehoods and old wounds, pleading with you to up barriers once again. Call on me in those times. Call Michael. My angels are prepared to envelop your space, your emotions and your thoughts. You are not helpless. You are not fighting this battle alone. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now. And listen to this message further. I have never let you down before, and I won't do it now. Do you recall the evenings we spent together when you felt like you were about to split up? When you had no strategy? Do you recall the doors I opened? Do you recall how I transformed my tears into strength? That Savior is still me, that Shepherd is still me. I remain the same King who battles for your affection with the same ferocity as I did when I offered my life for you. Enter, I am protected by your angels. If you are currently protected, in the next season, choose carefully who you tell your secrets to. You are not loved by everyone who hears you. Some listen solely to collect phrases that they may later use against you. Protect your aspirations. Be careful with your prayers. Give your heart to those whose hearts are similar to yours. When you're tired, join me in leaving. It's not necessary to struggle to be understood in every interaction, because their ears are tuned to their own wounds rather than your reality. Some individuals are unable to hear you. It's okay, let them go. Offer your prayers for them. Bless them, then go on. When you quit pushing things that don't fit, you'll find tranquility. When you quit attempting to bring back what I buried, for your benefit, happiness will be ahead. When you choose to follow my instructions, instead of worrying about what other people may think, you are free. Allow Archangel Michael to remove any concealed traps, such as poisonous tendencies, covert jealousy, and passive manipulation passed off as affection. You are entering covenant ties, holy relationships that bear my glory. You will be nourished by these new contacts. Rather than depleted, they will push you to develop. Instead of drawing you away from my presence, they will draw you nearer to me. Shallow connections that praise you in public, but despise you in secret, are out of your reach. You've outgrown partnerships that were based on expediency rather than dedication. I'm calling you higher, and sometimes, since fewer people are eager to climb higher, seems more lonely at first. But have faith in me. Those who are supposed to climb with you will persevere. To be loved while you don't need to beg to get selected. You don't need to perform to be accepted. You don't need to go smaller. I already know you completely, see you completely, and love you completely. The throne of your heart is not worthy of somebody. who is incapable of honoring that. I perceive the enemy's future efforts as phony. Opportunity masquerading as answered prayers, he will provide you quick fixes and partnerships that seem passionate but unfulfilling. He will send flattering messages that seem to be a favor, but are really bound by secret strings. Before you open your heart, ask me, await my confirmation. You will never be forced into slavery by my spirit. My voice offers tranquility, clarity, and liberation. I bring my plans with me. Not uncertainty or compromise. You will sometimes be tempted to accept, almost close enough or good enough, but resist the urge for you to live half free, half loved and half blessed. I paid too much. I want your heart to be completely alive, your cup to overflow, and your pleasure to be perfect. Loved one, have patience. I'm writing you something lovely. You cannot yet see the strands I am weaving. Divine people, divine locations, and divine timing. Every delay serves as a prelude to the manner in which my magnificence will be shown, leaving you speechless with appreciation. Michael has prepared his sword out, his gaze focused on any entity that dares to come near you with a secret agenda. He battles for your tranquility, clarity, and purity so that you may rest in my pledge. He fights for your future. Remember this the next time you feel lonely. Loneliness is deceiving you. Angels are all around you. I've covered you with my blood. I have you in my hands. My spirit is still watching over your bed, your chamber, your tears, and your thoughts. In every unsaid pain I am there. For those who think that my time is flawless type, I will wait on you, Jesus. Keep an eye on what I do in the days ahead. See how I take away the burdens you believed you would always have. See how I silence the people who made fun of you. Watch how I bring you up in the company of the proper people, the loyal and sincere ones. You are transitioning from survival to rebirth in your relationships. The dead will come back to life. Better will be found to replace or restore what was lost. All restore sevenfold, pressed down, shaken together and flowing over. What the adversary believed he had stolen. And you will realize that I did it. Not your performance, not your effort, nor your act of being sufficient. Real love, loyalty, and delight will be bestowed to you by my kindness. So don't lose sight of me. Don't lose your heart. Keep your soul clean. Keep your hands up in submission and your tongue full of praise as King and Commander, Savior and friend, healer and bridegroom. Michael is on watch and I am standing next to him. I still remember you. I still feel the same way about you. Your tears, your prayers, and your need for genuine connection have not gone unnoticed. Behind the scenes, I'm influencing individuals, changing hearts, and bringing destiny into alignment. You're closer than you realize to what you've been waiting for. Be prepared, continue to be willing. Remain loyal when you're feeling weak. You may rely on me, Michael's protection, and the assurance that your tale will surpass the hardship that led you here. Now, dear, take a big breath, release the long-held idea that perhaps love wasn't intended for you, that devotion was reserved for others, and that good hearts get shattered while the self-centered appear to triumph. You don't have that tale, your story does not stop there. I am the author, and I write testimonies rather than tragedies. For my kids, can you hear me in the secret regions? Your life will serve as a testament to my faithfulness. Those who saw your collapse won't understand how you got back up stronger, gentler, wiser, and more anointed. They'll question how you managed to maintain your happiness while they tried everything to take it away, and your response will be straightforward. When everyone else went, Jesus held me. Even now, Archangel Michael is standing over the battleground of your heart, dispersing the plots of envy and fake attachment, protecting you from words whispered in private, and raising his sword over every treachery plan. I have already prepared the hearts of certain individuals you do not even know, yet they will love you unconditionally, support you unconditionally, and speak life over you when the world attempts to preach defeat. Don't let the fake divert your attention. The adversary is cunning. He will dangle poor imitations to see if you would bite, because he knows you want for connection. He will bring you desire without a covenant, charm without character, and promises without substance. You'll see through it, however, because truth knows truth, and my spirit is inside you. You will not be duped by meaningless words if you remain near my heart. I'll make you aware of ulterior intentions before they have a chance to establish themselves in your life. I will reveal falsehoods before they ensnare your confidence. I'll protect your feelings so you don't spend time on unfulfilling paths that pass for fate. If you have this insight right now, type I choose truth over counterfeit. You seem to be asking how to maintain your heart's tenderness after it has been repeatedly damaged. The world will advise you to fortify yourself, have no faith in anybody, and build walls so high that no one can get to you. Let me be your wall, however. I say, let me make the decision about who may approach and who has to keep their distance. When you put your tenderness in me, it becomes your strength rather than a weakness. When protected by my spirit, it is your beauty when my angels are protecting you. It is your strength to thrive in this world. You don't need to alter who you are. All you have to do is remain true to who I say you are. cherished, selected, protected, and deserving of protection. On certain evenings, the pain of loneliness will seem like a question, with no answer pushing on your rib cage. Whisper my name, Jesus, and see me fill the space at such times. Every night when you turned your face to the wall and worried if anybody was watching, I have sat next to you in every empty room and at every quiet dinner table. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. I always will. Don't use your history to gauge your future. Not everyone will treat your heart badly, even if they have in the past. Trust does not always have to end. Because it was betrayed, I am giving you new hope that will not remain buried behind the debris of what went wrong. Hope that awakens each morning with the assurance that things will become better. I am healing you for the people I am sending, not just for you. I'm calling people to love you properly, and you won't harm them. I have chosen those to hold your future, and you will not transfer your past onto them. I'm teaching you how to accept love from me first, so you'll know how to get the love you've asked for. Your heart's gates are guarded by Archangel Michael. He doesn't get any sleep, he never gets weary. He never loses a fight when he blocks certain doors. Trust him, have faith in him. When he ends discussions that don't further your development, sometimes your rejection is heaven's protection. So trust him. When others avoid you or vanish for no apparent reason, let me handle the people who have harmed you. Revenge simply poisons you from the inside out. You don't need to carry it in your veins. Give it to me, your vindicator is me. Your judge is me, I stand up for your reputation, your name and your heart. In my time, every wicked mouth that rises against you will be silenced. You won't have to yell. You won't have to provide an explanation. I'll be clear, I have your hand in mine. Soon you'll notice the difference between relationships that drain you and those that give you water. The distinction between givers and takers. The distinction between covenant people and seasonal people when it's uncomfortable. Covenant people stand when you're too exhausted to pray for yourself. They pray for you. When all hope is gone, they speak life. They help you get closer to your objective, rather than competing with you. I'm sending them folks, some are already close, but you can't see them without eyes. Calm seems odd to you, since you've been used to commotion. You feel unaccustomed to steadiness, since you've been so used to irregularity. I am, however, retraining your heart to accept true love. I'm getting you ready for a homey sense of tranquility. Indeed, dangers will persist because the adversary never sleeps. Like a lion, he hunts for hearts to eat using deception, seduction, and fake tenderness. However, you have me, which is more significant. Michael is with you, I promise that. No weapon used against you will succeed. Remind the adversary that I already loved you in your darkest moments. When he whispers that you are too broken to be loved, when you had nothing left to give me, I gave my life for you. How much more can I love you today as you develop, recover, and walk in my spirit? If I could love you then, I treat you like a garden, removing weeds, trimming branches, and hydrating areas that are dry, although it may seem like a time of loss. This season is really one of development. In order for you to flourish in what nourishes you, I am cutting off what drains you, to allow your heart to breathe freely once again. I am uprooting the things that are choking your delight. Have faith in the pruning. Have faith in the process. Have faith in the pause. Have faith in the individuals I send and the elimination of those I never sent. You're going to have to be picky about who you let sit at your table from now on. Not every grin is worthy of a seat. You shouldn't trust everyone who flatters you. Not everyone who gives you high marks in public has the same objectives behind it. I'll show you their fruit. If you ask me, Michael would battle for your clarity. If you ask him, you will get insight from my spirit that is more piercing than any falsehood spoken in your ear. You have already shown your allegiance in an unworthy manner, not anymore. Your love will now be considered sacred territory, accessible only to those with clean hearts. You are holy, you have a holy place. You have a precious heart. Keep it safe and see how your tranquility grows. If this promise is given to you right now, type "My heart is holy ground." I'll fill in the blanks, so don't worry about them. When you are at a loss for words, I will send people who pray through the night. My word will be spoken over your dreams by the partners I send. All send relatives, whether biological or adopted, that value you and don't simply put up with you. This is your part. Holy love that reflects my love for you. Not mayhem, treachery, or desertion. Devoted. Be patient, nice. It's true, so dear. Raise your gaze. Dry your tears, be certain that you are noticed, cherished, protected, and selected. I stand inside of you closer than your own pulse, and Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword lifted, eyes blazing. I promise you that what I have in store for you is worth every struggle you have had to get here. And when all is said and done, you will look back and see my hand in every door that has been opened and closed, in every goodbye and every welcome. Keep your heart calm, dear one, for pure and real love is on the way, protected by Michael, written by me and sealed with the promise of paradise. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.